Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading for the end of July with me, Cindy. End of July, beginning of August. Taking it outside. I cannot sit inside anymore. It's driving me crazy. But of course, there's like someone weed whacking their weeds out there. You can hear that? It's keeping it real. It's keeping it real. You may hear the occasional bird. You will definitely hear the occasional car go by because my house is on a corner lot, so the main road that goes into our subdivision, our house is on the corner of that. So you can hear them, but that's okay. We're outside. It's so nice to be outside. Oh my gosh. And I'm changing it again. The changes always come around with Leo. So last week I changed it. I changed the cards that I was using for the reading, and it went really well. We got a lot of really deep messages for everyone. Some renewal going on. And yeah, so I went all the way through and I finished with Cancer yesterday. I did the same cards with them as I did with everyone in the past week. I don't feel like I'm centered here. As you can see, there's Buddha. Buddha's in the background there. He's got my back right now. So yeah, and then so I picked up some of the other cards. Decks got left behind, and we're using the Divine Masculine, my gods and titans. I just got they was just kind of intuitively told that the men want to talk. Divine Masculine has something to say. So I love it. I love talking to the guys. You guys are awesome. The women are nice too. But I'm going to be honest, when I was a kid, I used to just always play with the boys. There was so much drama with the girls. I couldn't handle it. So much drama. Somebody was fighting over somebody's Barbie or something else. And the guys were just playing tag or playing with their dinky cars or whatever. It was easier. I like that. So anyways, but I have more girlfriends really than guy friends anyways. I don't know why I'm like that. Okay, so this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Always bringing love into it. End of July, or whenever you happen to find this video, whenever it comes to you, is when you're meant to get a message from Spirit. So here we are. Oh, the monarch butterfly just flew overhead. There it goes. Aww. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna get distracted. I know I am. I'm easily distracted. Okay, so we have two tarot decks. I have this. Okay, someone was actually really appreciative that I was saying what these decks are. So this is the God and Titan Oracle deck. Because I know some people like to buy their decks and pull their own cards, right? That's funny, huh? Feline. And this is the Return of Spirit Oracle deck. This is Shadowscape Tarot, and this is the Spellcasters Tarot. So that's what I'm using in this reading today. And yeah, I'm going to get started with the Divine Masculine. The men want to speak. They want to come forward. Divine Masculine energy's got something to say to Leo. I really like the energy, actually. I'm just feeling like leadership, strength. Oh, wow. Wow. They had a lot to say. 4 cards came out. Okay, give me a second here. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is one of my favorite cards. So Odin is one of the 4 that have come out. This is guidance. This is very mature, very stable, very strong, masculine energy. So I feel, with this card, I am feeling that, Spirit is sort of speaking to Leo, whether you're male or female. This is for everyone, right? This is just masculine energy that all of us hold is coming forward. And it's talking about guidance, but I don't feel like it's talking about you need guidance. I feel like it's time that you are providing guidance to others. That's the energy that I'm getting from this card right now with Odin. Okay, now there's 2 cards here. They need to come together. These 2 need to come together. We have Set, Chaos, and Helios, Cycles. Did you see that? So I feel like there's some chaos going on around you, people around you, and it does affect you, but this is part of it. There's a cycle change coming in, and with your guidance, I mean, this is also leadership. And this card, to me, I feel a lot of fire energy from Odin. Like, Odin is, to me, if I could combine like Leo and Aries energy, I would put it right in here. This is like Leo the lion and the emperor all in one. Like, he's a great leader. He's got a strong heart. He's very confident and leads through example. Like, that's great energy. And Spirit sort of saying like, this is you. You have this in you. Let's start letting that shine a little bit. So because there's some cycle here that we're coming out of, that a lot of people are surrounded by, it just feels like chaotic because we've all taken on a lot of things that don't really serve us very well. So, you know, we're dropping that stuff. That was a big message last week with a lot of the signs. And this cycle change, and look at how this is coming in. This is heavy, hot energy again, too. Almost feel like, you know, this is a little bit of that Leo energy as well. And you can harness it. You can harness that chaotic feeling because you are the sun energy. You are the sun energy. I know I was going on about that, but well, who's lighting up Buddha right now? It's the sun. Like, come on, right? So that energy, look at how he takes that on. And it's like, I got this. No, I can take the chaos. I can handle it because I can play with it. We're getting there in a minute. So this cycle change is coming in. This is a new energy. And I know a lot of people have been affected by the Mercury retrograde. So this is like, you know, it's not going to last forever. But there's this momentum with Helios coming in like on a wing to move this energy out of here. And you're sort of being, you know, told to support that. You know, it's funny how, you know, so much started with this channel with Leo. And it often seems like when I get the message that it's time to pick up different cards and get different messages, it's always the day I do Leo, and you're the first ones I do. I would put you guys at the front of the Zodiac right now, to be honest. It just feels like I'm really getting these messages about the leadership that is within Leo. You know, everything I talked about in Odin, there's something really special, really beautiful, really divine about this type of leadership. This is like, this is that old guy that, you know, he can drive around on a Harley, but he can also sit in the backyard and play with the grandkids. Like, this is like really, and that's, you know, that's kind of that Leo energy. Like, if you think about that male lion, he's laying there trying to have a nap, and all the cubs come and jump on him, and he's like, ah, and then he starts playing with them. And then he goes out and he patrols the territory, and he keeps everyone safe. So this is someone who leads by example. He gets right in there if he needs to. He or she, the lionesses as well, he or she, and they can be tough when they need to be tough, but they can be supportive when they need to be supportive. And they're also very loving and nurturing, and they lead by example, because they would never expect anyone to do anything that they themselves wouldn't do. It's really like, I'm really getting that energy about a lot of the Leos coming to this channel. So the next thing is to play. Remember, I talked, and I just said, the lion lays there, and then the cubs come, and they start jumping on him and playing. So, and it is also like Loki is coming in here and, you know, saying to you, offering to you this chance to put play in what it is that you do. Kind of make it fun. Things that maybe aren't so fun, that are sort of weighted responsibilities on your shoulders, make it fun. Make it fun. Don't forget to play. Don't forget to play. All right, now, I'm sort of doing this like, this chair is really low for this table. I feel like I should be up here. But this, I'm not, like with this reading, it's kind of like the other ones. I'm not specifically going to ask for a lot of clarifying messages. I'm just letting it come out. I'm just letting it come out. I'm letting it flow. It feels so good to be outside. I'm just looking up at this blue sky. You can see there's a ton of trees behind me. So I'm up on the deck. Our house has a walkout basement. So I'm on the main floor, if believe it or not. This is the main level of the house. And there's a deck. So I'm up in the canopy because the ground level, let me move some stuff here. You can see where we are. Can you see, like, way down there is ground level? That's ground level. So the trees, the base of the trees are way down there. So I'm up here in the canopy, which is kind of cool. And then right above me is that blue sky. So it's nice. It feels really good. So oh, and I hear a cicada. Do you hear that? Is that coming through on the mic? I think that's a cicada. Yeah, it's not a tree frog. I think it's a cicada making that sound. Anyway, so it feels really good. Like, I've just been feeling kind of tired with all of these readings lately, and I think it's because I'm confined in a room and a lot of energy comes in and it's like it's stuffed there. I mean, I'm clearing the energy, but you just need to get outside. You just need to get outside. Ooh, simplicity, exactly. So this is what came out for you, simplicity. And I find that card to be very playful, very playful. Even Lily, my dog Lily, she's got something to say. Lily, Lily, shh. I think she thinks I talk to myself a lot since I started making these videos. It's okay, come here, come here. Say hi, there, there's Lily. Say hi Lily. Yes, I love you. You're a good girl. Yes, Mommy's talking to herself again. She thinks. I swear she must think that. Oh, my human has lost it. She's always sitting in that room by herself, talking and talking and talking. To have simplicity, keep it simple and in the right order. The chaos. Look at the chaos in that card. Oh wow, really? You know what? I'm gonna put these two together, and I will actually pull a clarifier. I want some more information about that because we're getting sort of a confirmation on there with that chaos. Absolutely. Oh, let's see what's on the bottom. Another confirmation. You know how I just said I wasn't going to pull clarifiers, and then I got those two cards. I said, I'm going to pull a clarifier. I want to ask something. And then I just got this message. You didn't look on the bottom of the deck, Cindy. Apollo. Inquiry. So yeah, we're being asked, you know, ask the questions. Ask the questions. So you have simplicity. Frequency shift. Absolutely. With the cycle change. It's sort of coming in here. Let's go. What should we, you know what I'm being told to pick up this tarot deck? Shadowscape Terror. Terror. Tarot. Ooh. Shadowscape Terror. That's odd. With the chaos. Maybe it's kind of like terrifying for some people, all this chaos. But you're the ones being asked to sort of help change the cycle with your energy. Help change the cycle with your energy. No, I was thinking to myself, it seems like Leo and Libra have a lot going on lately. Spirit's asking a lot of you two. And I thought, oh, those are the two that start with L. Leo and Libra. And love, right? It's all about the L's. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here, talking about the chaos. So I am getting this message, like, this is actually a very busy card. For a pentacle to me. For my other, compared to my other decks, like this card does have a lot of activity going on. I mean, one of my other Ace of Pentacles, well, particularly in this deck, is just a giant coin sitting in the forest with vines growing on it and one lone squirrel. Like it literally looks like it's been forgotten. But this thing looks like it's got a lot around it. I'm getting the message that there is a cycle change coming. Pentacles are slower, so it is slower energy. It is steadier energy. It's like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn sort of energy. But there's a lot of sort of, I don't want to say guidance, like bringing in this energy change in a sense that's coming in for this, you know, getting it into the right order. It's all about that. It's about getting it into the right order. Once everything is in the right order, and the chaos tends to disappear. Once you drop what doesn't serve you anymore and you focus on what serves you, the chaos tends to disappear. Am I shaking the table a lot? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's about lifting ourselves out of this period, right? And this is self-imposed because it feels exactly like what I was just saying. It's, you know, things that you've taken on in life that just don't serve you, and you need to just drop that stuff. Maybe it served you at the time that you decided to take it on, but it's not serving you now. It's time to come out of that energy for sure. All right, so now I sort of clarified that. It's really about, I think that's the answer, is getting everything in order. You got nothing to do, get your life in order, come on. Right? Spirit's so sassy. Spirit's so, oh, I can still spy on the neighbors from up here. Yeah, what's going on over there? Oh, where's that kid standing there? I'm a nosy neighbor. Particularly with a house on the corner, like there's so many houses I can watch. So we're having the Queen of Cups come forward to us right now. This is all about, you know, taking those leaps of faith, those steps, just knowing that what you need is going to be provided for you at exactly the time that you need it. It's really, really getting that strongly right now. Whatever you need is going to be provided for you at exactly the point in time that you need it. And these serve your higher good. whatever this is. It's like a journey, going on to a new adventure, looking for something. Whatever you need is going to be provided for you at exactly the time that you need it. Oh, it's an airplane. Oh, wow, yeah. Great cards. Okay. I don't know, that plane is louder than the cars or anything. It's like a little private airplane. So at exactly the time that you need it, you had 3 cards come out when I was saying that. So we had Temperance come out, you know, getting that balance again, that exchange between yin and yang energy, the dark energy, the light energy, the heavy energy, the light energy. I want to say like higher vibrational energy and lower vibrational energy. It's that balance, that exchange. So if you've been in an energy that has just felt too chaotic, or it's felt too low in vibration, it hasn't felt good for you, this is it's changing. It's coming in. It's changing, but it does take time. It always takes freaking time, doesn't it? Like we always have to wait. Maybe it's just me because I'm an Aries. I just like, I don't want to wait. I just want it to happen. Okay, so Queen of Wands. This is a fire card, right? But I do get, it's funny, I do get Aries energy out of this one too. But I want to say that this is, for you, it's sort of, I think this is sort of coming out as the feminine energy to the masculine cards that I've pulled out. So more like that lioness energy as opposed to the male lion, you know, the big mane. And these are the lioness energy and the beauty that she has within in terms of singing her own song. And I love, it's like these little cubs here. You can imagine they're like little lion cubs here looking up to her. So there's a lot of people that do look up to you. And I'm getting the message that there's more people that look up to you when you're singing your own song, your own beautiful song of confidence and happiness and expression than you realize. And then I sort of clarify that with this friendship. The friendship around you, there's certain friendships around you that are so strong right now. And even though you're sort of that person that brings the strength into a lot of the relationships, the strength is actually there. And it's funny, I just got this image of, yeah, like you being Leo, who you are, like you can kind of hold up a couple of those friends at the same time. Whereas, because you just have this inner strength and this leadership and this huge heart. So it really helps to support you to do that. But it can be hard to have friends that can support you in the same way. But when I see these 3 cups, I picture, well, yeah, you're in here, but you have these 2 grand friends. And together, those 2 friends can support you in the way that you can support either one of them. So there is a balance that comes through with that energy. Oh, yes. And at the bottom here, we have the High Priestess card. You guys have got some great energy coming to work. I know that's been happening for a while, and really for each of you, it's just about when you're ready to accept that and to move forward into it. So this is really wonderful energy. This is kind of like secretive. This is yeah, this is like that lion is sitting there and looking over the savannah. You know, there haven't been a lot of zebras coming by lately. I'm getting kind of hungry. But just sitting there and envisioning what the bounty was like when the bounty was there, and bringing that feeling back, what it felt like to have all that bounty to choose from. And then before you know it, like the winds change direction. The chaos of even emptiness can feel chaotic because you can feel lost in the emptiness. Reclaiming that feeling of having full bounty, so many choices, that energy is here for you. This is you, like this is you, High Priestess. They're telling you, you've got this, you've got this energy around you right now. Remember what it was like to feel that bounty that you could pick out of anything. Just start living your life knowing that that's coming. It's coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle one more card, and it's going to come from the Spellcaster's Tarot. Oh, I love it. 2 cards came out. And this is sort of like the final message is what I was going to make it. So you have 7 of Wands and 9 of Swords. So this is really, to me, it's closing off what I've been saying. So with this 9 of Swords, you know, some of you are still in that feeling like, I don't know if I feel this bounty. It does feel chaotic, either because there's just so much you've taken on that doesn't serve you anymore, or it just feels like there's so much lack of something. And that in itself feels chaotic, because when you don't have choices, you know, you fret on it a lot and you feel despair. But, you know, look at the sun has actually come up. So it's okay. It's okay to look at what it is maybe that you need to discard. It's okay to look and imagine what that bounty feels like to get it back. Because you've come through a bit of a storm. The storm is in the background. The storm is in the background. But yet you stand here with this fire wand energy. You stand here, and this is someone who has won. This person has won, and they've got all their wands stacked and ready to go, and they hold one so easily, wonderfully balanced on their shoulder, and proud and ready to go, looking out over the savannah. Yeah, I just got that message. It's like they're standing on the top of the hill, looking out over the savannah and seeing that bounty coming towards them. Beautiful. And that's it. So thanks for coming out in the backyard with me. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope to do a lot more readings outside, weather permitting, to keep my sanity and yours. And yeah, have a great week, Leo, and we'll see you next week. Bye.